it's not over for him, because he's still got more murders to commit. And so anyway, he goes to trial, he pleads guilty, and he gets life in prison. But he eventually gets his sentence reduced. I guess he's a model prisoner, and after 14 years, he's granted royal clemency, and he's released on good behavior. And so now, after 14 years, Kid is out, and it's 2019, and he's 55 years old at this point. But he's still a pretty charming guy, so pretty quickly he gets himself a girlfriend. And of course, Kid doesn't tell her that he's a convicted serial killer, no. He tells her that he's a lawyer, and I guess she believes him. And so they get into a relationship, and they move in together, and they end up running a noodle shop together. But during that time he's living with her, he gets on Facebook one day, and he meets this other woman. Her name's Ratsumi. She's a hotel maid. And they hit it off, and they start dating. And of course, he doesn't tell Ratsumi that he already has a girlfriend. Anyway, soon they start getting pretty serious. And so he's splitting his time living with each girlfriend. And at some point, he talks Ratsumi into lending him money, because I guess he's broke. Specifically, he talks her into putting a down payment on a car for him. And once he gets the car, and he has it for a while, I guess he realizes he can't afford the payments on it. So instead of figuring out a way to pay Ratsumi back for the money she put down on the car, he decides to just break up with her. And so then he goes to break up with her, and this turns into a huge argument. And this argument gets heated, like really heated. And in that moment, Kid suddenly snaps, and he reverts to his old ways. And boom, he grabs her by the neck, and he strangles Ratsumi until she's unalived. Then he steals her motorcycle, and he flees. Here's the thing, though. When police find Ratsumi's body, they know it was Kid who did it. I mean, there's only been like 2 or 3 serial killers in Thailand's entire history, and he's one of them. And so, pretty quickly, pow, they plaster his photo everywhere. Then, about 4 days later, he gets on a train, and a young couple spots him, and they're like, hey, I think that's the serial killer. And they contact police, and once the train stops, bam, police arrest him. Here's another mugshot. And so, Kid is busted again, and he pleads guilty, and this time, he's sentenced to death. That is wild.